What's up guys, and welcome to a brand new video on the channel. It's Thursday, so let's face it, we're not going to get too much content, but we do have stuff to discuss on the video. First, we're going to back out and we're going to see if there's a new loading screen, because it was announced yesterday, after of course I finished streaming, that we are going to get the Rulebreakers promo back again. I'm just hoping for a loading screen to pop up, or too quick. It's too quick. I saw 23 hours. If not, we'll find it on the net and you'll be able to see it anyway a little bit later. Oh, there we go. Where's one for Liverpool? Who the hell's that going to be? English, right? So it's either Trent Alexander-Arnold, Jordan Henderson, the Austrian one over there, Lema, because Alaba's already got a card, wants to watch, and who else? Sabitz has already got a card as well, because they both just moved, so they both got ones to watches, so I can't imagine them getting a card. Lema's the only one I can think of right now. We won't be able to see it. I'll bring it up later on in the video anyway, but I'm looking to see Jordan Henderson, maybe another one. Trent Alexander-Arnold could be another one. Milner, of course, as well. There's not, I mean, Curtis Jones could be a possibility. There's a fair few. Oxlade-Chamberlain could get a huge increase on something, but I mean, we're not going to probably find anything here anyway, because for some reason my objectives never seem to update straight away, even if there was anything, which is annoying. But we'll have to look at the squad building challenges. Oh my god, it is out. N'Golo Kante. Oh, N'Golo Kante. Okay, fair enough. It's not the N'Golo Kante that probably many people wanted. It is only an 87 rated version of N'Golo Kante. But let's face it, it's N'Golo Kante. It's a quality card no matter what happens. We'll go back and look at that in a second. You've got marquee matchups, which is Sparta Rotterdam versus Feyenoord for a small Electrum Players Pack, Valencia versus Villarreal for a Premium Gold Pack, Bergamo Calcio versus Latium, of course, that's two of the fake Italian Serie A teams because of the license. That's only for an Electrum Players Pack. And then you've got a Jumbo Premium Gold Pack for the Spurs Manchester United SBC, and that is going to get your Premium Gold Players Pack. I'd say do those, save them all up for the promo tomorrow, which could be brilliant. And then you got the AJ Tracy Stadium thing, completely challenged in an AJ Tracy set. So you get yourself a tifo, a badge, and a theme. I believe there's no kits, which is interesting. But here's what we're all here for. N'Golo Kante. 87 rated. I do believe his normal card is 89 rated, if I remember correctly. I may be wrong on that, but so we'll have to have a look to see how much of a difference between his normal card and his new flashback card is. So, like I would have thought, the card has the two bottom ones where you can only have to put in common golds, and then the one you only have to put in rare golds. So that takes out some of the cost. People might have been looking at that going 7 SPCs, you must be mad. But you got an 83, an 84, an 85, an 86, and an 87. That isn't bad. I'd say that isn't bad at all. Of course, the cost of 83s have gone up slightly because of the Team of the Week. They've gone down because of the Team of the Week is gone, but it will probably go up again now that N'Golo Kante is out. Again, providing of course that the upgrades or downgrades on this card aren't dramatic, it does give you another option, doesn't it, to go for N'Golo Kante. Instead of having to rely on packing one, here's another option for you. You can get yourself an untradeable flashback card, which I assume is taking it back to his days before Leicester won the title. Maybe it was when he was bought for Leicester, or maybe it was a day at times when he was Let's have a look, actually. Earn a flashback celebrating his outstanding performance at Leicester during the 2015-2016 season. So it is for that season that they won the Premier League, which got him his move to Chelsea. So yeah, that is that's pretty decent. Tell you what, let's go over to the PC. I will have a look at him right now, because I actually brought up this particular one because they did show off a 92 version or an 87 version. Now, obviously we've got the 87 version, so it is a downgraded version. It is like a proper flashback version. It wasn't maybe a team of the year version that he got at one stage. Probably would have been considered way too OP, and let's face it, would have been way too expensive for people to get. I'm just gonna quickly load up Footbin. As you can see, we're going to talk about the Rulebreakers because that has been announced. So yes, it's a 90 rated gold card he's got. So the difference between this, it's not bad, to be fair. So the downgraded version has got 4 better pace, 1 better dribbling, but his defending, his physicals, and his passing have been downgraded from the gold card. So he's got 5 less defending, 6 less physical, and 2 less passing over his flashback card and his gold card. So that's the difference. His gold card, price-wise, at the moment, so it's 335,000 on Xbox, 410,000 on PlayStation. You know what? I mean, I don't know how much the SBCs are coming in for, to be fair. I mean, the gold and the rare probably cost you, the gold common and the gold rares, they'll probably cost you next to nothing, probably in the region of around about maybe 10k for the both of them. I reckon you're looking at about 150k for the 87 rated version of this card. And of course, providing we have a really good dynamic image for this flashback card, it could be worth it. I don't know. I mean, it's always good to have a tradable version of Kante. I have had Kante in the team this year, and he is really good, and I do miss him being part of the team. But it's having that liquid coin, sort of like that being able to sell Kante. But will his price go down because not many people are going to require this Kante because they're getting an untradeable version? I don't know. That's a very, very good question. But is there any other differences over his gold card to his normal card? I don't think there is. I don't think there's any like skill moves or weak foot upgrade or anything like that. Is the work rates any different? I can't imagine so. Both. Oh, there you go. His work rates for the flashback card are high, whereas this is medium high. So that's actually a very big difference for this card. So this more of a CDM, the other one more of a box to box. It's an interesting change. I think, to be honest, it looks like a really good card. I'll be completing it, so there's no doubt about that. But again, we gotta look at the Scream promo. Well, I say Scream. Rulebreakers. Now, Rulebreakers came out last year. It was a replacement for the Scream promo. It wasn't, I think, well received by the fans of the game, to be fair, because the cards were mostly lackluster. And as you can see, so down the bottom here, Para from the MLS, Texiera from the Chinese league. You got Kalhanoglu. I'm pretty sure I pronounced that right. Daniel Podence, Patrick Van Aanholt, Malong, Dumfries, Andre, Kamara, Denia, Quadrado, Talisca, Williams. Both versions, of course. That was the one where you could choose to have either one with better pace or better dribbling. And you got Mukiele, Lazari, Lorente. Lorente, of course, was one of the standout cards from that. A lot of people actually wanted him because of his stats. The two different versions, of course, of Bellarabi was the other one that you could do for the SBC. Maybe they'll bring that back. Maybe you'll have an option to have two different versions of a card this time round. You got Lucas Campos, Nainggolan, Jimenez, Lukaku, Pogba, Royce, Costa, Mertens, Di Maria, Laporte, and then, of course, Harry Kane. The main thing about this Harry Kane last year was the fact that he had 91 pace, so he was actually very usable. Now, I think from what I could tell last year, this was a case of, well, we thought Rulebreakers was that certain stuff was upgraded. So I think Harry Kane's pace, he got 91. Laporte's pace was at 81. I mean, I can't really tell what Di Maria's got here. Maybe it's his shots, possibly. Maybe it was I mean, it wasn't a weak foot or upgrade, was it? So Mertens, not really sure about that one either. Douglas Costa, again, not clear. So again, it's a bit of a muddled promo, if you ask me. It's not one of those ones I was looking forward to having back. I didn't like the card design, I've got to admit, last year. So it didn't fill me with joy yesterday to see this back. I wanted the Scream promo back. I am a horror fan. I like Halloween, and I would have liked to have had some horror themed cards, you know, to get the old black and orange cards back again, but maybe they considered it might look too similar to the UAL promo. But there is, of course, some great people out there that make predictions, and Armalika and Nick28T have come up to create this prediction. Now, of course, Ruben Diaz this year is a very good card, and I can see they've given him a lot of extra pace. So maybe this is a case of, with Rulebreakers, it's stuff that never, it's not what you'd expect them to have. Like Ruben Diaz having really good pace, Jorginho having really good pace, because his pace is shocking. I think he's in the 50s, so to give him an 81 pace is actually quite exceptional. But I'm not sure what's going on with Ben Yedder. Maybe it's the physicals, I'm not sure. But I really like this prediction by Nick28T and Armalika. I mean, Ruben Diaz is a great card anyway. Having the extra pace would be superb. Jorginho is actually a very decent card. People don't use him because of his pace, but of course if he gets this would be really amazing. Ben Yedder, the rat, I'm not pretty sure not what people want. Martinez, again, very nice card. Is his normal card, would be class if we got him. Pedri would be a great upgrade to use for Barcelona fans, which of course haven't discussed it on the stream yet. I will do, and we'll talk about it quickly here. Ronald Koeman, of course, being relieved of his duties by Barcelona. Wonder who they're going to get in. Name who you think that Barcelona should take over the role in the comments down below. Tolisso from Bayern Munich, and of course if this card gets released, this is a fantastic looking card. All over it, a Hulk Club all over it. Calvin Phillips, not really surprising that Nick28T would actually put in a Leeds player in here, which of course I think a lot of people would be interested in a Calvin Phillips CDM card. He does look like a decent card from that. There's Pedro Goncalves, who got himself a card last year. He was pretty decent. Timber, of course, who can link up to Gravenberch, gets himself a card. Well, would get himself a card if this is predicted right. And of course 88 pace, links to a few decent players in likes of Van Dijk, De Ligt, and of course, like I said, Gravenberch, Wijnaldum, so he could fit in. Cornet, get yourself a Cornet, a nice 99, but an 84 here with Cornet from Burnley. I suppose they had to put a low rated one in. Looks alright, wouldn't particularly want him. And then Batshuayi, the forgotten man who used to play, of course, for Chelsea, now at Besiktas. That could be an interesting little promo if they do it. And of course, we leave it, and I'll quickly go on to here now. I wonder if someone has got it. I'm going to try Bateson. Bateson surely has got it up on his screen. There you go. Thank you, Bateson. Much obliged. But yes, so a Liverpool player, 90 pace, could be Trent Alexander-Arnold. A big thing about Trent Alexander-Arnold is the fact that he doesn't have great pace. So if they put this pace on him, he could be a very usable right back. It could be Jordan Henderson. Again, Jordan Henderson has like 65 pace or something like that. Milner, again, in the 60s, I think, of his pace. They could get huge increases. It could be Curtis Jones coming back. Everyone loved the Curtis Jones card that you got last year for his Future Stars card. That could be another one. We've got the Austrian over here, and Bateson actually is put here, so Spitzer won't get one, but one of these will be 6. So you've got Lema or Arnautovic. Arnautovic is a really weird one. Of course, he's back from the Chinese league, now of course in the Serie A, so he could get one. I would probably think it's Lema though, because he'd be a very good card to have, good link, and he does need a little bit of an increase on his dribbling as they've shown there. I can't think it'd be anybody else. Right wing though, nothing to go on here, just an 88 pace and 86 shots. That could be anyone, in all fairness. But that's going to be the end of the video, guys. If you liked what you saw and you want to come back next time, please like, put on the notification bell, subscribe, all that sort of stuff, and I'll see you in the next video. Ta-da!